By the way, people are going to scratch their wheels today. What are they going to do about it? Yeah, very few people get these things fixed. But they do pay for them, and they don't realize they pay for them. That's why, somebody asked me the other day, they said, are car salesmen going to be necessary in the future? And I said, yes. I quite frankly think car salesmen are more necessary now than ever before, just based on the complexity of the vehicles. I did what a lot of people do when they bought a car. I told the salesperson I'd read the book. So I don't know how to work shit on my car. And I've got a feeling I'm not the only consumer out there like that. I think car salespeople will become, I think they're more necessary than ever. And I think the ones that are going to make the most money in this business are going to be the ones that are the best at educating the consumer about our business. I get watched between 100 and 200,000 times a month on YouTube. I'm going to role play with you guys in here this week. I'm going to role play multiple times. I'm going to post those role plays. I'm going to post them for you to watch. But guess what? I don't know if you'll watch them, but I will tell you this. Consumers watch me every single day. I've got one video that's been watched close to 2.5 million times, and there's no sex in it. All right? 2.5 million times. It's a dumb, stupid video. I'm dealing with a completely obnoxious person, and it's a 7-year-old video, and I don't use anything any strategy or tactic that I use in that video, but I keep the thing posted because so many people watch it, and they fucking hate me. You can't imagine. I woke up to this the other day. I hope you die of pancreatic cancer, you dinosaur. They're like picking out a disease for me to die from. All right? But here's what I've learned. I've learned that there is, I knew there were myths about I knew people didn't like me because I'm a car salesman. I figured that out a while back. I knew that people had lots of misconceptions about our business, but I had no idea how bad their misconceptions are. You know what they think a profit margin is on a $70,000 Chevrolet Tahoe?
$10,000, $15,000.
15 to 20. And that's before the big money that comes back from the factory. Okay, this is what they believe.
$7,000 on an Impreza.
Yeah, absolutely. I worked as a closer in a Honda store about 7 or 8 years ago. I was retired at the time, and I'd worked there 9 days a month. And to get to this Honda store off the highway, you had to go by a Chevy store, a Buick store, a Ford store, and a Dodge store, and a GMC store. Well, those sons of bitches always had big, $10,000 off banners because of the factory rebates that come back on those vehicles, $15,000 off. So by the time the customer gets to the Honda store, they're asking for $15,000 off a $30,000 Accord. And they're serious. We would take out virtually, hell, almost every time. We take out the Honda watermarked, stamped confidential invoice with our numbers. And we'd say, here, here's what you can buy for. Here's the, we'd sometimes be back of $3,000 back of triple net. We were giving these things away because the location of the dealer, their service department printed money. So they could give away Hondas. We'd have people argue with us all day long about, first of all, they didn't believe the invoice. And second of all, they couldn't believe the markup was just, $1,800 or $1,900. Yep. So it's crazy. So we got to get good at educating people.